Hey everybody. I would have gotten back a little bit sooner. I've been a little bit under the weather. I'm feeling so much better right now. I feel like a new person. Enough about me. It seems like you all are really interested in live group weekly meditations. That's awesome. I love the sound of that. I'm really looking forward to it. I've gotten a lot of responses, so keep them coming. I've gotten more responses via email and text. Go ahead and put something in that reply box. Put something in the reply box if you have any kind of questions or comments around concepts for meditation, things that you might want to work on. So many things that we can cover. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything as best as schedules allow, but more importantly, I want to be able to touch on and work through things that are important to you, because this is about you. You matter. You matter. Right. So what I'm wanting to do, I want to make sure, based on some of the questions that you all have been sending in, that I'm better able to cover some ground rules and better able to give some clarity around fundamental concepts. Like, what is mindfulness and what is meditation? I wasn't planning on doing that, but let me cover it right now. So, for the sake of what we're doing, let's just go ahead and say that mindfulness simply means being aware. Mindfulness is nothing more than being aware. Meditation, for lack of a better word, let's just go ahead and say meditation means listening or being receptive. So, that is to say, meditation includes mindfulness, but mindfulness in and of itself is not meditation. Why would I say that? Well, to the extent that mindfulness is simply being aware, and I've even seen this a few times this week, but goodness knows I've seen this plenty of times over the years and over the decades, is that people will fall essentially into an intellectual or emotional trap of being aware that they are being aware. And no shifts occur, no changes happen. There really is no growth. They're almost caught in a groove or stuck in some kind of a loop. And this is why you can encounter people that can say, well, I've been doing mindfulness for so many years, or I've been doing meditation for so many years. And there still may seem to be a lingering quality of dissatisfaction about them, or a lingering quality of being somewhat unsettled, or they seem to stay in a loop, a seeming loop of emotional reactivity. So, to the extent that we do mindfulness, again, we can sometimes find ourselves or even notice others with the best of intentions, I believe, simply being aware that they are aware. And even in conversation, it may come out something like, well, this is just who I am. I understand that I can be offensive, but that's just me. That's a perfect example of being aware that they are aware, and really not making any change or any shift. And so if I can try to articulate all of this just a little bit better, to the extent that we're talking about mindfulness and meditation, mindfulness, as we're doing it consistently, as we're doing it with fidelity, what we're looking to do is to be more aware of the quality of our thoughts, of the quality of our emotional state, and perhaps even the quality of the stories that are fueling what we might presume to be thoughts, and being more aware of some of the emotional needs that might be fueling the quality of emotions that we're experiencing, or the quality of emotions that maybe consciously or unconsciously where we seem needing to experience. Now, meditation allows us to take the next step, which is to say, through reflection and, more importantly, integration, be able to make some of the shifts enable us to be our better selves, to affirm that we are our better selves when we make that choice, when we choose to make a discipline and to follow through and to be consistent. And even within that process of consistency and discipline, of being gentle with ourselves. So again, I'm looking to go just a little bit deeper in covering some of the ground rules and really maybe lay out a schedule of what I'm looking to cover based on your feedback. So keep sending me replies. Again, put it down in the replies and hit like if you're liking anything that we're doing, not just of this video, but of any of the videos on the channel. You're welcome to share them out, but go ahead, hit the like button, hit the reply as necessary, and I'm gonna be posting something later on tonight. Let's call it 9 p.m. Central Time. I'll be posting a longer response and a longer follow-up, just laying out that schedule of concepts, as well as addressing a few questions, because there were some specific questions that have been sent, and I want to make a point to start addressing some of those questions now. So as we approach our start date for mindfulness and meditation, again, that we'll be able to address any lingering questions and perhaps even some points of resistance that you may have been experiencing, you may have heard of others experiencing, all good, or that you presume that maybe you'll experience yourself. I want to make sure that we're addressing as many of those things up front so that we can really get into things as thoroughly as possible up front. So I'm looking forward to this. It seems like you are as well. Right now, though, I need to take care of myself because I'm reflecting on the fact that I am hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I'm going to go get lunch. All right. Be well.